Hello, my name is Santi Indrastuti. I'm from a community-based organization dedicated to fighting the misinfodemic in the country. The name of organization is Mavindo, Masyarakat Anti Fitnah Indonesia. Today I would like to share to you about the infodemic management system in our country. A quick recap of Indonesian profile. We are big country with youth populations. As you can see that 3.51% of world populations is living in Indonesia. So regarding of COVID-19 cases, more than 500,000 right now is recorded in Indonesia. The death among health workers in Indonesia is sadly the highest in East Asian countries. Regarding the internet penetration in Indonesia, 74% of Indonesians are internet users, such a big number, but unfortunately, about 15% of villages in Indonesia are still having no access to the internet. Indonesia has similar fate with other countries facing the infodemic. Up until now, we recorded 1,246 COVID-19 hoaxes. 584 of the hoaxes has been debunked by Mavindo fact checkers, mostly about infection cases and government policy. A survey run by UNICEF has released data about 30% of the people who being unaware whether they receive hoaxes or not, and more social media or outlets are becoming contaminated with hoaxes. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, including TikTok. Highest growth of COVID-19 hoaxes is happening in March as the country facing the upcoming local election in December. The amount of COVID-19 hoaxes is going down and targeting more specific issues such as vaccination and hoaxes on government policy, on partial lockdown, and also on uh, social funds. To fight the infodemic, this is what we do. First of all, collaboration among concerned parties from media professional, community organization, local administration, also religious community as well. We also established task force team on COVID-19 and health-related hoaxes, consisted of fact-checkers and researchers to map the land of infodemic. We doing social listening, mapping the trend, establish and maintaining chatbots. Mitigate the infodemic by located where it spread, identified what kind of narratives are going on there, work with available resources to countering it, comprises of local administration, local organizations, volunteers, cleric, campus, online and offline. And also, we doing a massive public campaign from raising awareness to call for action. We delivering messages, warning on infodemic, promoting Syscamling digital. This is our term for local digital patrol as early warning system to detect infodemic done by public. So, major changes that has been going on in 9 months is, first of all, rising of public awareness. Infodemic become a hot topic everywhere. People start warning each other about the risk of infodemic, escalating collaboration between communities, media, local government, religious community, health authorities, etc. And also in the enclosure of infodemic management in government agenda. In the new document of roadmap to vaccination released by the national government, infodemic is addressed as one of the issues to be mitigated properly. The lesson learned that we've got during this journey is first, Provac and Antivac. The infodemic became the repeating ground battle between the old flame of Provac and Antivac. Upcoming the local election, we also saw a trend that COVID-19 hoaxes often riding on the political theme hoaxes. Similar happened on religion theme hoaxes, led to conspiracy propaganda. Digital and non-digital is equally important in many instances. Problems occurred in digital lab could be worked out successfully by non-digital approach. And beware of pandemic fatigue. With robust growth on infodemic, people are getting overwhelmed, which leads to pandemic fatigue. We have to find a very creative approach for handling this situation while continue to do debunking and start the pre-bunking. Well, that's all my presentation for this occasion. The best lesson learned is come from the public. So start listen to them closely, find a way to engage them in the conversation, don't mute them. Thank you very much. If you have any questions or if you want to share your stories, please contact me at this email. Have a good day.